are back here at Bliss Bridal with owner Katie Ward, and we're doing something a little different today. You sent in questions to the Bliss Bridal Instagram account, yes. So we're going to ask some of those questions to the owner and see what she says. So first, Kristen in Hattiesburg says, which store has the most dresses?
Fairhope. Our Fairhope location, where we're at today, they have the most dresses. It's been my longest standing location, and so every year a new season of gowns arrives, and every year a few discontinue, but then more arrive, and more always coming than being discontinued. So right. This inventory just grows and grows and grows and grows, and it's been the longest. We've had 9 years of growing the gowns. So Fairhope actually has the most dresses.
You know where to go now. Mm-hmm. Carly in Memphis says, do you try on the dresses when you're not busy? How fun.
I do not, but a lot of the girls do, and what I tend to find is if I'm not in the store, they're trying them on and sending me pictures. So it's like when the boss is away. So yes, they do try them on. And a lot of the times we like to have the girls try them on so that we get to see like how they hit on a body. And so we'll have one of our tall girls try it on, one of our shorter girls. So there is actual work being done when they're trying them on, or at least that's what they tell me.
How fun is that? All right, Leslie in Gulfport says, what is the difference in each of your stores?
Okay, so Fairhope is the longest standing. Like I said, the team here is amazing and has been kind of the OG. They're the ones that know everything about this industry forwards and backwards. And so I would say the best part about my Fairhope store is my team here. My other girls are amazing too, but they are what I love the most about the Fairhope store. New Orleans, it is a really fun atmosphere that we see because it's such a fun city. So when you come for an appointment there, it is like a big party, and all the parties are kind of hanging out with each other, and there's a lot more champagne flowing in that store, I would say. And then the gowns in that store are very beaded and over the top because there are a lot of really formal weddings there, but also very boho and relaxed because then there's a big community of kind of non-bride brides in that city. So that would be something I'd say identifies New Orleans. And then Hattiesburg is my largest store. It's the newest, biggest. You can have huge parties come. It's not as tight as some of my other showrooms because Hattiesburg, we saw Mississippi girls like to bring lots of people with them, and so we wanted to make sure that we could host them. And then that store, there's a lot more clean and classic and timeless pieces. So and more traditional, I would say. So that's kind of the vibe for all three of my stores.
Each store has their own personality.
Yes.
How cool is that? All right, Tamisha in Mobile says, how far out should I shop? That's a good question.
Oh, that is a good question. We get this question a lot, actually. So it usually takes about 6 months to get a gown in, 5 to 6 months, depending on the designer. And then you want to account for alterations, 2 to 3 months. So really, the knot would tell you a year out to 9 months is your safe zone to start looking and choosing your gown. And you also want to count back from your bridal portraits if you're doing those, not just your wedding day. So if you are having your bridal portraits 2 months prior, then that is when you need to be thinking, oh, I have to have my dress ready for that.
And then Brittany in New Orleans, do you carry tuxedos?
We do. We do carry tuxes. I know the gowns are so much more fun to talk about, so we always talk about those, but we do carry tuxedos. We can outfit your entire party, out of town groomsmen. We have Jim's Formal Wear is the collection we use, and they have every style you can imagine. We even do Mardi Gras, so we do have tuxes here in the store.
Keep that in mind. And finally, Linda in Slidell, Louisiana says, is it as fun as it seems to work with all of these beautiful brides?
It really is. Yes, it is a dream job. It's not really even a job. Every girl that comes through the doors, it like makes you happier that you have this bride in the store, and we all adore each other as far as the team. We're like sisters, and so I never thought it would be this amazing to do this and to work with brides every day. And yes, it is absolutely incredible, and we do have the most fun in the world doing it.
I can tell. So hopefully some of your questions are answered at home. If you have any more questions, they could just go over to your Instagram account, right?
Go to ask us on IG at Be a Bliss Bride is our handle, or call the store. We're all here to answer questions.
All right. Well, we will see you soon when you get your wedding dress.